Upwork just dropped their 2026 skills report, and guess what number one is? It is AI video generation and editing, in other words, AI ad creative. So in this video, I'm going to show you what this means, why it's so important that you understand this, what this means for service providers, copywriters. I'm going to show you the tools that you're going to use to actually get ahead of this curve and how you can essentially start putting all of these other big agencies out of business with one simple tool. Let's get straight into it. The first thing that we need to cover is what do these top 5 mean? AI video generation and editing is essentially just AI ad creative. AI integration, now I'm going to get onto that in a second, but that is super important as well because this actually ties into this, and I'll tell you why in a second. And then obviously e-commerce management, right, for customer service. I don't know how that's there because we can overtake that with AI integration. AI image generation and editing, again, it's all AI ad creative, the one thing that I've been talking about on this channel for the past few months. This is super important that you understand. So I've got a few tweets here. This is a LinkedIn post. Let's just take a look at this. Brian Halpin, direct response copywriter. I just got let go from one of my copyright and retainer gigs at a 9-figure brand. The CMO acknowledged my high-level copywriting skills, but here's the thing, they don't need to hire copywriters ever again. If that doesn't scare you, it really should if you do not know what AI is and you're not using AI currently. If you're a basic bitch copywriter, you are fucked. Do not listen to anybody who is telling you otherwise, because they're just lying, or they don't understand. They will need full stack AI fluent marketers in the future that control entire pods. Now, if you're on my email list, and if you're not on my email list, you definitely should be, but I've been speaking about this for months. The way that this is going to go is one person is going to handle an entire fleet of AI agents that do all of the work. I'm already 25% of the way there. I'm going to show you what I've built at the end of the video, right? But it is absolutely nuts. Like when I first saw what it could do, I was genuinely blown away. So the game is changing. You need to get super dialed with Claude Code, AI Fluent, on all of these tools. It is literally like life or death situation at this point. That sounds dramatic, but see, for like weeks there, I was getting like AI dooming. I was like, oh my God, AI is getting so good. What the fuck are we going to do? Literally, you just need to get your teeth into it, or you're going to need to go and put the fries in the bag. That's the way this is going. Another one, age of copywriters is over. It's all the same theme. Now, these people aren't saying this just for the sake of it. They're not saying it to get clicks. And they're all saying the exact same thing. And it's the exact same thing that I've been saying for fucking months. Becoming a multidisciplinary operator who knows how to properly use AI is the new meta. Right, so let's dive into that a little bit more. What does that actually mean? What that means is essentially knowing every part of a funnel. That is, the generalists are going to be the ones who make money, not the specialists, not the people who say, I write amazing advertorials. That's gone, because I can use my AI agent who's the specialist at advertorials, but if I don't know anything about static ads or video ads or listicles or whatever it is, then I'm fucked. But the generalists can have a team of AI agents who know all of the specialties. And that is exactly what this guy, KB, is saying. He's saying that you need to become multidisciplinary and good at everything, a generalist. If you understand direct response principles, which cover the full funnel, funnel economics, that means like how much can we spend to acquire a customer, LTV, AOV, conversion rate, all of that stuff. If you understand a little bit about static ads, a little bit about, well, it needs to be more than a little bit. You need to understand them deeply, but you don't need to be an absolute expert at all. The video ads part, landing pages, email marketing, it's all going to be taken over by one person in each of these brands and all businesses very, very soon. Another part, so I'm just going to dive into this one. AI video production is a cheat code right now. Nobody's pricing it yet. If you want my honest recommendation, specialize in AI ads and UGC. Go back 3 months ago or however long ago it was that I put up the first video about this, because I've been talking about it for that long because I could see it coming. Here's why. Brands are desperate for cheap, high converting video content. You can spin up AI influencers for TikTok, Instagram, ads, everything. You can literally charge 2 to 5k a month for this. or use it for your own products if you own the brand, or do affiliate marketing with it. These tools are literally getting so scary. Seedance is about to drop in a second. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to show you. But Seedance is about to drop on the 24th of February, and that's going to fucking get really nuts when that comes out. Machina, again, he was like, you don't need to be technical to make money with AI. You just need to understand how to leverage it for business applications. Money flows where problems get solved. It will always be like that, and it always will be. And you can set up so much with all this. Now, I'll show you a tool that I built that shows that like perfectly in a second. I just want to go on and show you. So this is Seedance, right? Seedance created this with one prompt. Right? Do you think editors are going to be a thing soon? You are not going to need a video editor. You're going to need someone who understands these tools, who understands copywriting, direct response principles, what makes ads convert, and they're going to talk to the AI and say, we need this, and it's going to generate shit like this. It's going to, you'll still need to do the ad scripting, but you're going to have an AI agent that does your ad scripting for you. You tell it what angle, and then you go and make this. That's what's going to be happening very soon. So Seedance is going to get absolutely nuts. I wonder if we can actually just get some more Seedance clips up to show you guys. So that's a Seedance clip. That's not even the best one. That's Seedance. Like, look at that. That's insane. These are like AI filmmaking ones, but like everything about it. I'm not sure if I've got the screen's plugged in for that, but yeah, we're cooked. You're cooked if you do not know how to use these tools. So that's Seedance, and that comes out on, I believe, the 24th of February. That is going to be nuts in itself when that comes out. So this next part, so when I was speaking there about you don't need to be technical, right? I'm going to give you an example. I showed my community this last night because I've been diving into Claude Code for the past little while, and it is absolutely insane. So I'm not going to show you the entire workflow. I'll probably leave that for another video, but I want to show you the output. I basically needed a way to create advertorials at the click of a button. I've got a client where we've been getting advertorials done, writing the copy for them. They've been still going to a designer and stuff, and it's taken like a 5-day turnaround. I started playing around with Claude Code. Now, bear this in mind, I am the least technical person ever. I just started speaking to it and was like, can we do this? And it just walked me through it. And then I built this in about maybe like a few hours anyway. And then I dialed it in over like another day. So before I show you this, I gave it an advertorial that I liked the look of, and it had really good copy. And I basically says, I want to make this advertorial style, same layout and stuff, and I want you to make it for this brand. Now I gave it nothing else. I just gave it 2 URLs and says, I want to make an advertorial like this for this brand. Nothing else. I also told it that I needed it to be an HTML format that also works in Replo, because that's where we're going to be putting it. Now, this isn't my client. This was just when I was testing it. This is what it spat out. What the fuck? Like, first time, nothing else. They actually come out looking even better than this now. But it spat this out in, like, once I got the workflow done, maybe like 5 minutes. Like that. And now I've actually set this up for a client where it runs 3 times a day. It takes a strategist's ad scripts. So maybe he's made one ad set around one angle. It will then take that, it will run it through this workflow. The agent will run it through this workflow. It creates a listicle for him on that angle, reading all the ad scripts. It creates an advertorial for him on that angle and a sales page on that angle. It then drops the HTML files into a Google Drive for him in the morning, ready for him to choose if he wants them or not. It happens in about 10 minutes. And previously, we were waiting 5 days for revisions on like the designer and stuff. And this just runs automatically. He can also jump into it and be like, make me an advertorial on this angle. It knows all of the brand stuff. It's got access to all of his URLs. It's got access to everything. And it knows how to code HTML landers that look exactly like this. All of the buttons work. It pulls in the CSS perfectly. And it does this on its own. And if you think, like, I've done that in 5 minutes. This is what I'm saying about like these high ticket agencies and basic ass agencies. Imagine an agency that's still charging 5k for 2 landing pages. Imagine how cooked they are. I can literally just go in, take the HTML, write the copy if I even need to, and spin it up in seconds, give them the HTML code, is done. And it comes out like this, like bang on perfect. Now remember, I just gave this 2 URLs, I didn't even give it anything else. If these high ticket agencies who are charging their clients a fortune are gone, maybe not right now, but it's coming, they're gone. So if you're one of those guys, or you were thinking about becoming one of those guys, you're finished. So another tool that I built, and I'm still in the process of building it, I just want to show you what's actually possible, is a full stack email marketing agent. So I've been doing emails for one of my clients. It's easy. We just do a bunch of plain text emails. It's an email ID. I write that in Claude, upload it, bang, it's done. And I was like, I wonder if I could automate this. So I have my Claude bot. I'll get into Claude bot in another video, but I have my Claude bot. I set it a task overnight to create me a full stack email marketing agent that analyzes Klaviyo, that writes in our brand voice, that can make designed HTML design emails and send them automatically. It has its own strategy brain, and we've even built a dashboard that's hosted on our domain where he can log into it like it's Klaviyo, and it has an interactive chatbot inside it where he can be like, right, what is the plan for this next week? And it automatically works on what's called a heartbeat. So every single day it will jump in, it will analyze all of the stuff, it will write the email, and it will schedule it, or it will just put it into drafts for the client to then go ahead and send it when he's ready. We're still training this thing. I never even made it. It was made by my Claude bot overnight. How fucked is that? That is, guys, if you're not getting stuck into AI tools, like, I don't know how to like tell you this. Hopefully my emotion here is like coming across, because you're so fucked if you're not getting stuck into AI and learning how to use these tools. If you think you're going to be charging 3 to 5k a month to write emails or write tweets for someone or write landing pages, you are finished. You're gone. Like, the people in my community are getting access to all of these tools that I'm building, and they're going to be able to go and implement these for brands. They can either charge retainers that are smaller because it takes them 5 minutes to do the work and just wipe out all of the competition and take all of the clients, or they can do one-off builds and charge the client. Like, let's say a client is spending 5k a month on landing pages, and then the people from my community or me come in and say, how much do you spend? 5k a month. Right, how about I charge you 15k one time? That's it. And then you get access to this. It works in seconds. You get unlimited landing pages, and you can set it up on a timer so it does it automatically. What would you rather choose? That pays itself off in 3 months. That agency's done. Like, that is the way it's going for every single one of these high ticket agencies. The only people who are going to be left are the people who know these AI tools and can implement these systems for businesses. So yeah, it's scary, and I'm going to, hopefully, if there's any questions, drop them in the comments. But yeah, it's going to get fucking wild. I'm going to be doing a ton of videos for everything that I'm using Claude Code for, because this is going to be our workhorse. You need to learn this. I can't stress it enough. You need to learn how to use Claude Code. And that's the thing. You don't even need to be technical. Like, if you go and watch someone like Nick Sarayev, he's a goat at it. Like, he uses it in anti-gravity and like all these folders and shit, multi-agents. I'm not even using it like that. But I'm going to pull you back over to this tweet. You don't need to be technical to make money with AI. So this is the most important part. Because I understand direct response copywriting, and because I've worked with brands for so long, I know their biggest pain points. I know what problems they need solved. I'm a dummy. I literally just went into Claude Code and I was like, can we make this? And then I just walked through it, had a conversation with it, we troubleshooted things together with the agent, and then it made it. Anything that I didn't like the look of, I told it, and then that was it. I'm not technical at all. It's not about being technical, it's about having really good ideas and being creative on where you can implement the AI. That's all it is. And I still think one of the biggest levers and biggest advantages that you can have is still understanding direct response principles, because that is what's going to need to get baked into all of these agents. A lot of the copy and stuff right now still is getting a lot better, but you still need to understand what is good and what's not. If you don't understand direct response, you don't know if it's going to work. You're just like, you're letting something just take over, right? That might work for shitty brands who are making 20 grand a month, but if you want to be working with the big brands, you need to understand direct response. And then you need to use AI to fill in all of these gaps and plug all of the holes. So yeah, you need to learn this stuff or you're fucked. Like, you're going to be on UBI in the next 2 years, I'm telling you. But if you're not on the email list, I'm dropping daily sauce on there. There's going to be a ton of shit coming, ton more videos, and yeah, make sure you subscribe. If you've got any questions, drop them below, and I will see you guys in the next video.